Good morning, 47. The board has sanctioned Eric Soda's for termination. After Colorado, we did some digging into Soda's private affairs and discovered that he has been fast-tracked for critical heart surgery at the hyper-exclusive Gama Private Hospital in Hokkaido, Japan. Such a display of power has Providence written all over it. Sodas, who suffers from a rare condition known as situs inversus, where his internal organs are reversed, desperately needs a right-sided heart transplant and has clearly betrayed the ICA to get it. He was admitted last night and is currently being prepped for a 3-day surgery. We have booked you into Gama under the usual guise of Tobias Reaper, corporate shark, here for a standard medical checkup. As such, you will need to play it by ear and procure whatever tools you need to complete the mission. You also need to eliminate Yuki Yamazaki, a Tokyo lawyer who works for Providence. Sodas has already given Yamazaki access to our client records and has agreed to provide a full list of active ICA operatives post-operation. This transaction cannot be allowed to happen. Sodas must pay for his treachery, and his insidious employers must be taught a lesson. ICA's sovereignty is at stake. Powerful as Providence may be, we need to draw a line in the sand. I will leave you to prepare.
Welcome everyone to another RRWC 2021 group stage match between Foppr and SupremeCommanderIke. I am joined by In4Fun.
Hello everyone, good early afternoon.
Indeed. Yeah, spin is delayed by a couple of minutes. First spin gonna be Hokkaido, but Ike seems to have some issues here. Also, he's not live for me yet.
He just went offline.
Oh, okay.
A doctor will escort
And
you
he's
to your
back.
checkup.
The...
That was for Mr. Jason Portman.
Oh, yeah, by the looks of it,
Doctor
Ike
will
is
escort
online
you to
now.
your appointment.
Let's hope it stays at this
Please
3-minute
proceed to the
delay.
hospital entrance.
Yeah, we can quickly use this time to have a look at the leaderboard. And, yeah, look at Group C, because we are on the final weekend of RRWC 2021, of the group stage. And yeah, as we can see, Group C, 3 people have already qualified. K Canada, Yanini, and Meme Junkie. 3 people have already been eliminated. Derek, Mr. Omar, and SupremeCommanderIke. And yeah, the 2 people fighting for the last spot in the knockout stage are some random person and Foppr. Both having 1 match to play on today even. I think so, at least. Is the other match? Yes, it is. It is happening later today. So, yeah, definitely an important matches. These last 2 players, these last 2 matches for. No, the last matches for those 2 players. That's the order of the words there.
It's hard, but yeah, these 2 will battle it out for 4th place, but not in the same match. They both have 1 parallel match, not at the same time, but they are playing each other, but not quite, with different opponents.
Yeah. Foppr is right now, or like in a couple of minutes, going to be facing SupremeCommanderIke, who is already eliminated. And yeah, some random person is gonna face Mr. Omar, I think, later today. Yes, it is Mr. Omar. Both of these other players have already been eliminated. And yeah, currently some random person has a 3-point lead on Foppr, so Foppr needs to score. Let me check quickly. Foppr needs to score at least 4 more points than some random person here. Because even if they go up tied in points at the end, because their head-to-head record is a 2-4 for some random person, he would win that. So yeah, Foppr is really reliant on him getting a lot of points out of this, and some random person not getting a lot of points out of his match. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it very well. Foppr's fate is not in his own hands anymore after playing and losing to Meme. That was the big decider of this group, and he sadly lost that. Sadly for Foppr at least, and we'll hope for a sweep here and some other developments there. First spin, you can take it.
Alright, Eric Sotos shall get poisoned with some stem cells, while 47 this guy's a chef. And Yuki Yamazaki shall get electrocuted, while 47 is a surgeon. This almost screams like a surgeon start for me, because it's a surgeon.
Yeah, not many surgeon spins where you would rather get these guys from the map, so you'd always want to start in it.
Okay.
Chef is a tiny bit tricky, but shouldn't really be one. Probably starting Yuki, you get a bodyguard and you have access to the kitchen.
Yeah, definitely a possibility. Yuki electrocution can be a bit, or there are like several opportunities for that, I think. Actually, just realized you can't really do electrocutions with the sauna strat, can you?
Isn't there a sink near the
Is there?
sauna? So there's a
Oh,
drowning
there's a
spot,
toilet. There's a toilet right next to it. Yeah, okay, never mind that then.
I know of the toilet, and I'm pretty sure that patient who's washing his hand also guards the sink. So
Yeah,
that would be an option. Or if you start surgeon and just run through this whole area, you can definitely make it to Yuki when she's near Portman's bathroom. The seeker there would give you, I guess, an easy isolation.
yeah. Would even be a pretty early kill for Yuki, because you can just do it right there. Let's see. Both of them starting surgeon. Ike immediately ripped to the 1 enforcer who's staring right at you as you load in, which is totally not annoying at all or anything.
Got a lot of these starts.
Yeah, and Foppr right here has like plenty of time right now to set this up here, because after all he is, as you suggested, he was running straight to Yuki while she's talking to the director. And
Important seeker shot incoming, maybe.
yeah, or possibly he doesn't have a briefcase or anything.
Oh, he's looking for the patients first, but it's not necessary. Yeah, just hit Yuki if you can.
I think he
It's
was
not
maybe
easy
just
to control
checking the angles or something. If this is a better angle for him when he shoots him from behind. Oop, but a gun
But
flash.
This is yeah, there's a hole in the wall, and the guard's so aiming at Yuki. Fortunately, he almost had a good angle on Yuki, but decided to wait, and that he's going to reap his round. With Yuki exiting, yeah, there's no way to salvage it, and gotta restart now.
Indeed. On the other side, Ike did not run for Yuki immediately.
Looking to get a chef.
Exactly.
Yeah, he only cornered one and distracts the other. And he gets the disguise, but I think if he will be found later, then it will be a bit of a pain to get his disguise back.
Oh, true. I mean, he will. Like, he's not KOing the other chef, so that chef will most certainly be found in just a couple of seconds here, I think, even. I don't...
Taser, yeah, no picture-in-picture, but he's right there next to the other chef. So.
Yeah, like, there's possible that there's a blind spot in there, but I don't know. Never checked for that or anything.
Yeah. So Foppr with something really similar, start surgeon, and he changed his agency pickup. Now it's in the garage, and
Possibly
David
even a
said it's a
briefcase.
hard box, so it would be a pneumatic device most likely.
Yeah, I think he mainly changed to get the... yep, there it is.
Yeah, this one though is objectively, well, I was gonna say worse, because for some reason this map and this target will call out the briefcase if you detonate like the fart box, and well, at least most of the time it could be that it works out for Foppr, but I'm just not sure about this one yet, but we'll see.
Yeah, it's a thing of like, it can work out, but it's very likely not to. Also, he did have something else stashed earlier, which was lethal poison, if I'm not entirely mistaken.
Yeah.
So I think he doesn't have any poison on the map in his inventory anymore, so he has to get some off the map. This is a frontal medic briefcase from Foppr.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it turns
no.
around. It's just that's the nature of this briefcase on this map.
Oh, however,
I am programmed to engage in small talk with my human.
yeah, no, okay, he tried saving it by carrying her behind the closed door, but didn't work out. And yeah, that's the thing with the medic briefcase. Very unreliable on this map, sadly.
Sadly doesn't
I am programmed to
remember
engage
that this doesn't work, and yeah, the replan is going to hurt him because it's now a restart, so he will check this strat again and.
I mean,
hope for-
technically, he also still
for
has a
different-
seeker. He never got rid of his seeker, so that's still a possibility for him. But it is very possible that he's just gonna try the briefcase again.
And then we talked about the poison, which isn't in his inventory, but with the chef disguise, it is likely that he can just get the disguise and cut the fugu fish.
Yeah, or even I think I never tested this, so I can't confirm it. But I think I've heard people talk. You can even poison him with like non-lethal poison, and he'll still die of it.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, I read that as well. So red poison would work as well.
Exactly, and that's much easier to obtain here. Yeah, maybe to explain quickly for chat again what just happened for Foppr here. He had a pneumatic briefcase, detonated it in front of Yuki's face, and even though the briefcase is still in his hand and the remote pneumatic tool is like nowhere there, the guards are like seeing either an invisible briefcase or an invisible like pneumatic tool or something that they want to pick up and like investigate. But because it's not there, no one can pick it up, and it just results in an endless loop of, yeah, invisible item pickups.
Which so it sometimes happens with the combination of the briefcase and the emetic device. Usually the device itself being invisible is the issue, but the reason why Yuki is walking right now is the weapon, is the gas device. She wants to call it in, but she's also sick at the same time. Oh, now it's unsick and then back to sick again, and this will take however long because it is an infinite pickup, I believe.
Yeah, I
We won't
believe
see
it's
a
just stuck
resolution.
here. Yeah.
I am programmed to engage in
That guard right there is like infinitely looking at the floor, wanting to pick something up that's not there, very obviously. But yeah, that is blocking.
I think there's no explanation for this. Yuki is the one target, or Hokkaido is the one map, not sure which, where it just simply doesn't want to work. We've seen the emetic briefcase in so many situations on targets and disguises, and it's never this big of an issue except here.
No. Yep, there is. Yuki's on the move again, maybe, but no, there's just like piled up guards there.
Since the device will be there indefinitely, Yuki will be on this route indefinitely.
Indeed. Yeah, and Foppr waiting here right now is kind of just like quote unquote wasted time for him, because
Oh.
maybe
The,
the
the
bodyguard is
infinity-
still calling something in though.
The weapon has been cleared, the infinite weapon, or at least in Yuki's mind.
Yeah, the guard is
And-
still gonna come because the bodyguard still saw it and called it in, but apparently Yuki is already far enough away that there won't be an issue for her anymore. So this is actually kind of lucky for Foppr here, I think.
Oh,
Why?
it opens the door for infinite, indefinite. All this for
Yeah.
that. Yeah, and Ike gets spotted while trying to get the chef again. Early struggles, no doubt.
I am programmed to engage in small talk with my human being.
And this is just, I hope for Foppr that this is a point where he's just switching back to the Seeker, but currently does not seem like it.
Yeah, I wonder what he's thinking about this one. I mean, he did get Yuki in the bathroom after 2.5 minutes, so whether it's considered good or bad, that's up to Foppr. In the heat of the moment, that can be a more consistent strategy than trying to work out the Seeker angles. He is a controller player, so it's always a chance that he wants to use a strat without aiming, and he is arming these briefcase once again.
Yeah. See if this will work out for him this time. In the meantime, Ike on the other side got rid of the bodyguard in the camera room in the morgue. Also disabled cameras entirely. Well, judging by his previous actions, he's just gonna repeat that, try and go for a chef again now.
Evening, Doctor.
Which we've seen work in
Yeah.
previous runs, and we've seen not work in others, so it's kind of important for Ike to get this one. He gets the whoosh as usual because he's trespassing here. Peekaboo's one chef, but I think there is the hotel staff or the resort staff or whoever he is about to come down, so this is a sticky situation.
He's looking at it at the staircase right there.
Central, you there? I think we got some joke on
Ooh.
Send that new guy down.
Oh, and that's Ike spotted while changing disguises. It looks like Foppr actually... Nope, Yuki's out of the bathroom again.
Yeah.
He's trying to delay her as much as possible. Oh, he doesn't even have a Seeker anymore. He has a Trank now. Huh.
Seems to work, but what will happen to the other personal bodyguard?
He's currently calling in the invisible weapon.
Or the cornered body, since that's
Ooh.
kind of a wall hack.
I mean, he's still green and he has a KO.
Can-
Ooh.
Now there's the body found.
Yeah.
Better get this one quickly, drop and detonate, and I guess he's fine.
Small talk with my human
There it is. Just has to get out now quickly. They're not enforcing him because for some reason he's completely fine to be in there. You just run by them.
Yeah, should be. Now that the principal is down, that could be some suspicion meter, but no dots. So just needs to exit now. And whoa, that's one kill down,
Wow.
but in what circumstances?
Indeed. Can only hope for that he doesn't need to do that again. Because that was already difficult enough.
Yeah, I got there in the end, and now it's the adventure to get the chef disguise. He's allowed to get to the workers' quarters. We'll wait for the camera grid to move,
Although the
and then we'll see the
cameras,
same situation. Yeah.
camera's not generally the most difficult thing to get rid of on Hokkaido.
But this one may be trickier with the two chefs in trespassing area.
I mean,
an
technically, you
angle on
can,
the... Yeah?
you can just... this also works, I think, just KOing one of them, tranking the other or something. Or even just tranking one and stealing the disguise would be enough here. And I think that's most likely what Foppr's gonna go for.
Need to steal this disguise quick enough, and he can KO if he wants.
I suppose
He
with
won't
the...
go for the Fugu.
I suppose with the other... or the it's not a chef, it's a resort... staff or something coming down every now and then. He would have needed to hide the body if he KO'd one of them. And I think he just wanted to save on that time, and since this is not really an issue for him here. Let's hope he still has enough key hackers to get to the stem cells and upstairs. Though I think there's no locked door upstairs, it's just the one outside the stem cells, is it?
Yeah, just this one, which is only allowed for the two surgeon types, the chief one and the regulars, and still has key hacker. But what is it going to be with the poison? There is no poison in inventory.
Yeah, Foppr, you replanned your poison for a pneumatic gas tool. He's
Please
thinking
remember
about
the
it.
Fugu fish and...
I mean, there's
cheap
even
plan.
multiple options, is there? There's the fugu fish, and isn't there also some other lethal poison on the map?
Oh, the Botox, the botulinum toxin or something in Portman's cabinet, and
Yeah, something like that.
carried by some doctor or surgeon. But the real possibility here, I think the only viable option is the Fugu fish.
If-
He's the chef, so
Yeah, if he doesn't remember that, well, the discussion about rat poison or something working for the kill here. Which might not be something you want to just first try in a match when you're already got like your 5 minutes in and got like pretty difficult kill done. So you might just want to play it safe. And I suppose the heat in the kitchen has calmed down now as well. Oh no, it hasn't. The body just
perfect
literally...
timing. It's
Yeah.
the first
Oh
moment.
god. Okay.
Oh boy.
He's not
looking towards
trespassing
Foppr.
though. Yeah. He doesn't have a knife.
Run for it. And now the other one is coming back. At least it's now the true chef enforcer dots, but I think he needs to wait until the naked one runs away. Yeah, there you go.
That's a little harsh, isn't it? A total ban.
Like found trespassing again, the chef disguise is turning out to be just as big of an issue than the electrocution kill
Indeed.
for both of them.
Let's see if Foppr can figure out how to sneak by those two chefs. Technically could just run out to the right, go a long way around, but it's worked out for
A
him.
doctor will escort you to your checkup. That was for Mr. Jason Portman.
Yellow guns will have to turn green, of course, at some point, but it is the kill first,
Please proceed
and
to
then the
hospital
evidence at the
entrance.
very end. But I think, apart from these two morgue doctors and the surgeon lady's cycle, there's not much left from this spin for him.
Yeah, it would be a bad cycle now. Ooh, it throws up.
And this is always a peekaboo, or at least almost one. Gets away with it.
And also, the new rule now here takes effect. This kill is done basically now,
Exactly.
even though we can hear the very pleasant sounds of Soda's dying in the background.
That's a little harsh, harsh, isn't it?
And he's looking for... I think nothing now. He just wants to get to the
That's both
evidence
targets
room,
down.
KO that bodyguard, and
We're done here.
delete the evidence and run. Yeah, disguise for good measure, no more trespassing. This will get your green guns back and a couple of seconds from exiting now.
Indeed, what I spin 10 minutes, 20 minutes on the spin timer, almost 10 minutes in-game time. Has been lots of ups and downs, but Foppr is the one to exit first here. And I don't see the 47 seconds in which I can finish here. It does pick up a chef now, finally. Just a bit more patience. But Foppr will take the lead here, 2-0. And yeah, still fight for that last player knockout stage spot.
Yeah, every map counts, and Foppr is still in it. 28 past the hour for Miami, so just over 4 minutes.
Alright. Let's have a quick look while we wait at the mission briefing for the first mission of Hitman 2, which is Miami with our two very well-known targets, Robert and Sierra Knox.
Good afternoon, 47. Your destination is the annual Global Innovation Motor Race in Miami, Florida. After analyzing the data from Reynard's computer, the case is clear. The Providence defectors are Robert and Sierra Knox, head of robotics developer Kronstadt Industries. A visionary inventor and technological innovator, Robert Knox has spearheaded Kronstadt Industries to the bleeding edge of technological development. His equally brilliant daughter, Sierra, is not only a financial wizard, but also a fiercely competitive race car driver, with a fiery temper to match. Kronstadt enjoys enormous popularity with global consumers. However, few are aware that the company is also one of the world's leading suppliers of next-gen military tech. Last year, despotic ruler Jin Po employed prototype Kronstadt drones against peaceful civilian protesters in the now infamous Tungan Valley incident. And although it has yet to be proven, there is little doubt that the Knoxes personally brokered the deal, making them complicit in a war crime. It is unclear why the Knoxes would betray their masters, but likely the fear of being next on the Shadow Clients hit list has pressured them to cut a deal with the enemy. Undoubtedly, with Kronstadt Industries on their side, the militia will increase their attacks tenfold, and so our contract obligates us to retire Robert and Sierra Knox and contain the damage they may inflict on Providence. I will leave you to prepare.
And we are back for the second map of the Foppr vs Supreme Commander Ike RRWC 2021 Group Stage Group C match. I am still joined by In4Fun.
Hello, hello once again.
And yeah, we're going to Miami.
This sounds so excited. Yeah.
Indeed. Gonna be hopefully great. We already had a great and yeah, both players somewhat difficult Hokkaido behind us. Let's see about Miami. Miami, the map with the most disguises, I think. Can never remember if it is like Hokkaido or if it's Sapienza, but I think Hokkaido, Miami, obviously not Hokkaido. Hokkaido doesn't have that many disguises.
I have Miami down at first place with 30, and then Sapienza it's either 26 or 28.
Yeah, but both maps with insanely large amount of disguises, which can make the spins, I guess, fairly interesting sometimes when you have like weird funky disguises you don't necessarily have a strat for.
Yeah, what do you you better have at least something for each disguises, which this makes Miami a bit hard to get into. But once you're in it, I think it's not that much going to it. Probably going to be sugar and laptop.
Indeed. Unless you get a sniper spin or something, it's almost always end the race and get Sierra then, because there's no other way. But the spin is here. Do you want to go and run it down for us?
Sure. Wow, such foreshadowing. Sierra knocks sniper rifle as waiter. Robert knocks SMG as the Sheik.
Okay, so we might actually see a non-sugar strat here, or non-sugar spin.
Maybe. And it's waiter, so might even want to start as it, or as him, as waiter, or food vendor and pick up the waiter. This guy's like 10 seconds away. And then just go to the overpass for a sniper shot. So it could be a very quick first kill, but how about that Sheik? It's will be... I'm really curious for that.
Yeah, there's also the possibility of the players not remembering. They can shoot the car for Sierra. I certainly have heard that has happened in the past, where there was a sniper rifle Sierra kill and both players were not going for it. Yeah, let's see. Sheik also a disguise that has caused a bit of trouble for some players in the past, when trying to obtain it.
Yeah, and looking at this, you probably don't want to start in your suit, so that leaves you with two firearm options: sniper as the agency pickup, and probably silent SMG, the one-handed type in your in your hand, starting with, and Foppr is going for the sugar.
Ooh. See sugar in Foppr's hand, and he's entering the Kronstadt pit right here.
Boom, boom, boom. But it's fine, it's going to be quick enough anyway. Get the disguise, 40-ish second unskippable cutscene, and the peekaboo, and Sierra will be down.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like waiter sniper rifle is actually one of the few options where you can consider to not directly shoot the car, especially since you have to like get out and grab the Sheik afterwards anyways. So if you want to shoot the car from an overpass, you'd have to get waiter, get on the overpass, shoot the car, get back down and grab the Sheik. But yeah, I mean, everything's possible here.
I would... But it's hard for me to say because I've never... But I guess the one time I got Sierra Sniper, it's a loud one and I remembered, but I think I would always go for it. I just have to remember which sniper is actually good for sniping. As Ike gets coaches passing.
Sierra will be coming off the track anytime now.
As the waiter, so that's a restart for him, and Foppr gets the peekaboo hopefully in a couple of seconds, and we'll be down with the first kill.
Indeed.
Right, not just the overpass, but the mascot start with the crowd at the stands. You should have the angle there, Sierra.
Yeah, that would be better, or also a viable option for this, definitely. But Foppr has the first kill done. Has an medic briefcase. He certainly isn't afraid of using that, even after that Hokkaido just now.
And yeah, Foppr, as you talked about, his two non... So from non-suit start, you could only bring 2 firearms, which he did, and that leaves him with the medic briefcase once again, but it will work this time. Unless something happens to this game.
Indeed. Ike also Yeah, and what is this paddock? I'm not too keen on all the paddocks. I think, is it? No, wait, I have no idea.
It's a Slack.
Thwack one? Okay. Makes sense.
And how is Foppr gonna approach this? This is not trespassing here, and so I kind of missed the last 30 seconds, but he used the briefcase on both of them, or where are these two? Oh, they're on the balcony. I've never seen them on the balcony. Granted, I only got this disguise 4 times in my life, so.
Yeah.
This is gonna hit, and only the Sheik, and
Oh, or is he
he's-
even audio distracting the Sheik first here? I'm not sure if he's just wants to knock him out, or if he's gonna
chain lure him.
chain lure him to
down.
somewhere.
Wow.
That is nice.
Oh my god, poor Fopper's paranoid of the emetic briefcase now after Hokkaido. I bet that's the case.
But why did he get it even then? Like, he still has the medic briefcase, like, in his hand.
I guess that was his reflex. That there you go. Now he's gonna use
Yeah, okay, as a backup probably.
and hope for the best.
So it seems to have worked out fine. Or is he sick? He doesn't seem sick, but
Yeah. So when you bump into the NPC right before
Yeah.
or right after
That red car
pressing the detonator, they will just work regularly, but still puke in the end.
yeah. Oh, and Ike on the other side is trying to snipe the car. Missed her on that cycle, has to wait for her to come around again.
This map is Ike's pick, so
Yeah.
definitely more practice on this than Hokkaido, and might be knowing or might know more about the map and knows about this sniper, but on a controller this is going
Yeah.
to be tough, and no slowdown function either, or I mean there is, just not pressing it.
Yeah, so he has to wait another cycle here, and this is valuable seconds. Ike is losing now.
Another lap to live for Sierra, but it's going to be now it's the big break before the green and the red car, and Sierra is the second place driver at the moment, so guess it's not the easiest shot, but should be doable. Still not, and still not turning around either.
Yeah, no, this
Now
is
he
the
does.
other option here. Oh, now he does, but it's too late now.
Perfect timing for Foppr meanwhile. Shut the laptop, and Robert is really close. He will enter the room, followed by the guard. If he doesn't stop, then it will be just perfect for 2 KOs and a kill.
Even. Yeah. There it is. Oh, Ike. That must be so frustrating right here.
It is. It's even much worse to experience it. Obviously we feel for him, but how bad it must be for him as well.
Yeah. I feel like I even slowed down, like, in between. I feel like I could hear the little sound effect it does when you slow it down, but it's not using that to disadvantage here. It's given... Oh, there he got it now. Oh, but he got an NTK with that?
I need to rewatch this because I'm looking for the 5-star essay screen. Was it the...
What?
Did he shoot 2 cars, or was it just
I'm
the
not sure. I did
unfortunate-
not see. I feel like no. I felt like didn't shoot 2 cars, but still, like, whew. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. That was so unfortunate. However, yeah. we will be going to Santa Fortuna in a couple of minutes, being the third randomly picked map, while Foppr is up to 4-0 even now. Yeah, also, I think, I'm not too sure if it's the longest or the second longest average map. The only thing I feel like that can really compare to it is Haven. And I'm not too sure on the stats on that. However, might just look them up in the quick break that we're taking to have a look at the mission briefing for Santa Fortuna.
Good morning, 47. Our Providence contact has shared the identity of the Shadow Client, a former mercenary and bodyguard by the name of Lucas Gray. His past is a black void, but our analysts are digging deep. Meanwhile, we've had a breakthrough of our own. Comparing the malicious attack patterns with global shipping and transportation routes, we've figured out how Mr. Gray and his paramilitaries move around the world undetected. They're using the distribution network of the Delgado Cartel, Colombia's biggest drug manufacturer. Clearly, Gray must have struck a deal with the Delgados. Consequently, if we can cripple the cartel, we can severely limit the malicious strike range. But to do so, we need to slay a three-headed serpent. Sociopathic cartel head Rico Delgado and his two closest lieutenants, PR guru Andrea Martinez and savant chemist Jorge Franco. With equal parts guts and guile, Rico Delgado runs a thriving billion-dollar criminal empire. The word is, the brutal and volatile cartel head is hell-bent on becoming the #1 drug lord in the world. To achieve this, Martinez, a childhood friend of Delgado's, has been buttering up state leaders and decision-makers, paving the way for an expansion of the Delgado logistics network, while the brilliant but aloof and antisocial Franco has been hard at work developing a new type of super cocaine. So, three of Colombia's most infamous crime lords inhabiting a decidedly hostile environment. I will leave you to prepare.
Welcome everyone to the third map of the Foppr vs Supreme Commander Ike RRWC 2021 Group Stage Group C match. I am still joined by In4Fun.
Hello. Once again.
And I just looked it up over the break. Santa Fortuna is the map with the longest average before this tournament, at least, with data between RR2 and RR6. It has an average of 30 minutes and 45 seconds, closely followed by Haven Island, which has an average of 27 minutes and 17 seconds. After that are Berlin, Mumbai, and Colorado.
Well, funnily enough, the longest this map can take is 30 minutes, so this will bring down the average no matter what, but it's just the funkiness of the numbers across the years. We started with 60-minute clock, and that was the case for all these regular RRs, and it's always 30 for the World Championship group stages, 47 for the KO stages. But then there was some voting and surveying about shortening these time limits, which of course we'll see for the 2022 events.
Yeah. Also, like in the past, we had unlimited deciders who could really up the average time by a lot. Not the case anymore, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, we are going to have 1 hour time limit on decider maps, and when time runs out, another new map will be spun.
Right, let's see. Santa Fortuna arriving in a couple of seconds here. Let's see the spin. It's gonna be Cleaver as a chef for Rico Delgado, injected poison as submarine crew on Jorge Franco, and letter opener as the mansion staff for Andrea Martinez. Spicy one.
Yeah, probably alright to keep Jorge as last once again.
Yeah. Guess a pretty forgiving live kill, because it just requires the poke, and after that the body can be found and everything. And let's see, chat already betting on a sub 6-minute spin.
Yeah, chat is being chat.
Indeed, let's see how the players are gonna approach this. Foppr being the first one to press play. Maybe he'll also be the first one to be in the map here.
All bets are off when two console players play against each other. Nice synchronized loading, and
I mean
would
console
probably have to
players
be-
just trying to get the most out of the loading screen tips. You know, just learning the game that way.
I didn't think of that.
Yeah, because we were just ignoring them. That's probably how Duckers also won that many, because he just remembered all of them. Anyway,
Good experience for sure.
yeah, Foppr starting as a managing staff, Ike starting in a submarine crew.
This must be what ties the militia and the cartel together.
And Foppr
Oh,
with a
for
peekaboo.
Foppr, yeah, that's the
Rico Delgado, head of the Delgado
tried and tested, and I guess the most often used non-suit start or non-suit strategy at the start. Foppr already has Rico down and probably will get to Andrea because the letter opener is also next to her. And for Ike, there are a couple options. I was wondering if he will disable the submarine, go for Jorge immediately, or get to a different target, and picks up a kitchen knife. It's not a cleaver, sadly, but I think that he was thinking of one in this kitchen. No.
Yeah, most likely. Probably also looking for a stash. Being a poison needle. While Foppr does not seem to immediately go for Andrea in the village, rather picking up a chef right now. And will probably just get the Hokkaido kill, not the Hokkaido, the Rico kill done entirely at the start here, and then figure out the rest.
Yeah, Andre is on a timer, which he'll miss at least first cycle, which would be a convenient KO and then a kill after 2.5 minutes. So then Foppr will have to wait until 5, rather 6 minutes. But he can also decide to just go for Jorge, go down to the caves and get that kill second and not Andrea.
Yeah, lots of possibilities here, definitely. Oh, Foppr thinking about dragging that body into this little side room, but yeah, correctly saw that the guard was about to go in there and get some of that good white powder to boost him up.
Exercising some good patience, Foppr. Couple more seconds and he'll get the kill, and Ike got caught by his submarine crew colleague. Just some suspicion.
Dude, enforced, and
Rico Delgado has been eliminated.
yeah, a rip from Ike. And Foppr, in the meantime, gets the Rico kill done. Boxed him. He's out of the way. He might even, having a look on the timer here, it's 3 minutes in. If he just reobtains his mansion staff, he could even go for Drown. Might make it for second cycle here, like almost perfectly. Or he's gonna go and just get the Hohe kill done.
Yeah, it seems that Andrea will be the play next, and I guess if it's 30 seconds waiting or 1.5 minutes, it won't make a huge amount of difference in this RNG map. So you'll just go for it, but you still have to dodge some enforcers and wait for some cycles. So it's even less wait at the cartel compound.
Thinking about going through the tunnels. Doesn't have a keycard to open it though. Ooh, but he has. Is he just gonna? Is he just gonna blast that door open?
Foppr
Does it even
It's
work? It does.
will open the door, but at what cost? And he's going to be trespassing down here. Of course, the submarine crew is here, and I suppose that will be his second disguise. But now everyone's panicking down here.
Some lost their enforcer status because of the panic, which is probably plays in Foppr's cards right now. To place his favor. And by the looks of it, he got away just in time there. That was ballsy. Someone clip that and submit that for the highlights.
Going to be a chainer on this submarine crew at the very depth of this cave system, but will work out regardless.
He's running out of throwable KO items, so has to do a subdue now.
You're not thinking of black shot KO at this point?
Yeah. No, please don't. On the other side, Ike has managed to get to the coca fields as a submarine crew is luring the helicopter pilot out of his hut, and will probably just poke Jorge in there, which might also be the play for Foppr here. He has a submarine crew now, so let's see how he's gonna approach the Jorge kill. He might not have his syringe yet, however, I think, because he still has a stash on the map. That might be the one in the coca fields itself. At least that's what I'm
It's the
assuming.
only kill. It's the only kill with loadout restrictions, so it's most likely that in the briefcase in the coca fields.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's Foppr in the coca fields. Also interested to see if he's gonna just basically do the same as Ike here, getting Jorge in his little shed. However, the timing might be a little tight on that one if he... Because, yeah, I think Jorge is on his way to the shed right now. Ooh, Foppr trying his best to make this work, shooting the... the AC unit to get the helicopter pilot out.
There are a couple ways to get this, and if Foppr goes for a peekaboo here, then it perfectly will be fine. The other thing that people do here is just infiltrating the shed itself, which I think he might be too late for, and I mean, I guess he gets the key now, picking that up, and
Doesn't have a syringe though, does he?
it's still in the agency pickup, shoots the ball.
Oh no, wait, he has something.
Jump
Yes.
flash.
He has a syringe in his inventory, actually, never mind me. Ooh,
Oh, look
and
at this last second opportunity.
get the prompt. There it is. Will he go back to green though? What a maniac.
Stop with the posing at the
Yeah,
last note.
just go for it, dude. There he is.
Back to
Holy.
green, oh my goodness.
Okay, don't mind me. He didn't have a syringe in his briefcase because he was waiting for so long there. I was like, why are you not just picking up your syringe, dude? And in the
It
end,
defies everything that we thought will be possible in this spin, and after this picks up the seeker, which I have no idea who it will be used for, because
at this point, probably no one anymore. That might have just been his backup
Leftover.
his backup for Jorge if he just doesn't make the cycle or something.
Foppr needs to calm down after this or what, because this has been crazy.
Probably looking for a letter opener right now, and calming down most likely. However, it's not just one for him yet. On the other side, we see some intense box action from Ike, who is sitting in the box here.
Patiently waiting for his time.
Yeah. Jorge coming in, or like towards the shed right now.
I even lost count. I think this is... this can't be third cycle for Ike because he restarted more and it's only been 11 minutes. So I guess it's second cycle 7 minutes, plus or minus that RNG, which Jorge luckily does for us.
Yeah, Ike doesn't have his in-game timer on, which is not strictly a requirement, but I guess it is recommended, at least by me. It just makes a lot of stuff for us a lot easier. Also, I'm not sure what Ike is doing right now, because like Jorge is in his shed. I can see that on the minimap. And
Yes.
I think he just saw it as well now. He was even talking, so yeah, there he is. Now he comes out of the box.
What is the... Oh,
No.
Ike was waiting for... So I guess Jorge talked on the telephone and then looked to leave the shed. Sorry, and then he went to the laptop once more. And I guess that's what he was waiting for.
Yeah, unluckily, Jorge spotted him there, and it was, yeah, a bit impatient, a bit too quick on that button press. Getting frontal KO. It's a restart for
Jeez.
Ike.
Which leaves Foppr with his ongoing run. But what a run this is. What a run this has been so far. And look at the situation he found himself in. Trespassing in the caves, surrounded by the roaming elites. Can't really leave to the coca field, can't really leave towards the mansion. So what else do we have here?
He's thinking about using a seeker here now to get rid of some of the yeah, that looks to have worked out for him. Made it past the submarine crew because of the secret shot. He lost his enforcer status. Because I mean, if I'm sick, I totally ignore what's going on around me, and just slowly but steadily make my way to the nearest bin or toilet. No rush, however. And yeah, Foppr out of the caves, out of the trespassing zones, and on his way to the village in the required disguise. He's even gonna go around because I assume he doesn't want to get spotted by cameras.
I didn't even see that. He didn't take care of the cameras just yet. What guns do... Okay, so Krugermeyer will take care of these two cameras, and I think the last one in the compound at the bottom of the stairs.
Needs to be careful though, he only has 8 little bullets left. And I think this is actually interesting, because at least if I didn't misread, he can't reload anymore, and Foppr has not been like excessively using his pistol or something. He just used it a lot and is almost out of bullets here.
Yeah, crazy run.
Ike, after his chilling out in the caves, has just practiced his aim a little bit. It's restarting again, however. Does that... I can't... the font is too small on Foppr's screen. I mean, he might also just still have some bullets left in it.
I just didn't see it.
Yeah. Anyway.
I mean, he doesn't even need a single bullet at this point. He can just wait until Andrea and her assistant are down in this room, this conference room, and just one KO on the assistant, then the KO and the kill on Andrea. Still needs the letter opener, which Foppr will get after hopping through this window.
That is
Yep,
Andrea
there it
Martinez,
is.
the Delgado cartel PR officer and public face.
And yeah, well, basically all Foppr has to do now is wait. Waiting for
11.5
some
minutes
dialogues.
in.
Yeah.
but it's just another minute to go, I reckon. Maybe a bit more. KO. Another KO for safety.
Most
And,
likely.
Yeah. And then just hop over the fence and run it to the bus stop.
Careful not to sit on a bench. That is only reserved for one very specific player in the tournament. He's got his name on that bench now. Alright. Foppr in here. Not even KOing Andrea, just immediately throwing the letter opener at her head.
This should paralyze the cartel. Excellent work, 47.
Picks up the item at the end.
Yeah, you don't want to leave that around. That's evidence, you know.
Ah, of course.
Has 47's
47
fingerprints.
facing a trial. 3
Yeah,
years after
exactly.
this.
Ike has some issues with this door. Sadly, that would have been a cool feature if you can shoot open keycard doors by shooting the keycard thing or something. Not working, however. And Foppr is legging it to the exit. Let's see if you can find the right prompt here. There it is, made double sure. And that's the exit from Foppr and Santa Fortuna. There are 5 stars SA as per requirement. And Foppr takes this match 6-0. He has done everything in his that he currently can to try and get a spot in the knockout stage. And yeah, really going offline on the other side. Ike still well played, showed some good strats. Few unlucky rips too much, however, and yeah, it's already been eliminated before before this match. So let's have a quick look at the leaderboard and see how this gets affected. Wait, that is entirely the wrong group. Is it? It is, but there are apparently less people advancing now than there were before this match.
I saw that happen one morning. Chris was advancing the night before, but not when another match was going on. But Kaneta and Yanini are guaranteed to advance.
And Meme even as well,
first.
isn't he?
Oh yeah.
Because there were those were the 3 people that were also advancing before this match and should still be advancing now. This didn't change anything. Foppr is currently in 4th place. Would advance, however, for Foppr to advance, he needs some random person to score less than 3 points. Exactly, 2 or less. A single map win or 2 ties is everything that some random person could get in his match later for Foppr to advance. Otherwise, some random person with like 2 map wins or a map win and a tie, he would overtake him. So very high stakes on that match later today. And yeah, the only other match remaining in this group is a match between Meme Junkie and Yanini, who are fighting for 2nd and 3rd place here. None of them can get to 1st anymore, however. They can still. Yeah, the order in between them may change, and yeah.
I think the match.
Yeah?
I think the match between Yanini and Meme Junkie is if Meme wins, then he takes 2nd. If Meme doesn't win, and that includes the 3-3 draw, then Yanini will stay 2nd. And I think there is an edge case for some random person sweeping, and then I think random can't get 2nd anymore. It's just Yanini and Meme are on too many points together. So yeah, either of these will be 2nd, and then probably the other one 4th if he gets swept.
Yeah, there is still the possibility for some random person to get 3rd place here. if he what does he need? He needs a 6-0 or technically at least 5-0. Or 5-1 rather, because 5-0 doesn't work. Mr. Omar later, and if Yanni then sweeps Meme Junkie, some random person would be third, I think. Meme Junkie would be fourth. Anyway, that's there's still some possibilities in there. But I think that can be discussed in the pre and post game of that match. Speaking of other matches, we have some other matches coming up right now. Not right now, actually. Got a little bit of a break here. And in 2 hours, we got Joe the Baby Grabber versus Crudy playing on Scale and Colorado. Which is, one of the last 4 Group B matches. After that, we have the aforementioned Mr. Omar versus some random person match, who's most likely going to decide the outcome of Group C. And 1 hour after that, we got Adoria versus Danny Buda playing in Group H, where there's still lots of possibilities there. And then at 20 o'clock, we have a lot of matches, even more than that are shown here. My co-caster already needs to go. So yeah, thanks to In4Fun, if you can still hear me, for shoutcasting and adminning this match for us. Also gonna cut this short here. Not a lot of things to talk about for me anymore. Thanks to every one of you for watching. Thanks to the 2 players for playing, obviously, and congratulations to Foppr for taking this match 6-0. And we got 2 interesting, very hype, very important last 2 days of groups before us. So I hope every one of you is checking out as many matches as they can. I am just gonna end the stream here, I think. And hope to see all of you later in the Joe the Baby Grabber versus Crudy match over at Barbecue. Thank you, and bye.